If you're looking for healthier meals that taste like takeout, but are actually packed with protein and nutritious ingredients, then this is the video for you. We're gonna be making a delicious chicken teriyaki noodle dinner, and it is out of this world delicious. It's less than 400 calories and 40 grams of protein, so it is perfect for any weight loss, protein, or maintenance goals. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Amy. Welcome to the To Explore Wellness channel. I've successfully lost and maintained a 40-pound weight loss by eating healthy and delicious meals, living a balanced lifestyle, and creating healthy habits. And I've dedicated this channel to helping you lose weight sustainably and eat delicious foods without feeling restricted while still reaching your goals. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started on today's recipe. Since store-bought teriyaki sauces are typically loaded with refined sugars, we're gonna be making our own using healthier ingredients and natural sweeteners. So the sweetness is going to come from pineapple juice and from honey. And we're gonna be doing a little spin and using hot honey. So we're gonna do like a little slightly spicy teriyaki sauce. Of course, we're gonna need our soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, and then of course for some flavoring, our garlic and ginger. And then to really thicken up the sauce, we're gonna need some cornstarch. You can obviously also swap the soy sauce for coconut aminos and the cornstarch for arrowroot powder. So let's go ahead and make the sauce and then we'll get into the rest of the recipe. All right, so in a small saucepan, we're gonna start with 1/3 of a cup of pineapple juice. And next up is going to be our low sodium soy sauce. And that's another 1/3 of a cup as well. I should have used my whole jug. I have a huge jug of this. It would have been a lot faster. Oh well. And 2 tablespoons rice wine vinegar, 2 to 3 tablespoons of honey or hot honey. And again, I'm using the hot honey for fun. Give it a little extra spice. And this would also be good with some like extra red pepper flakes. And one thing I forgot to mention is 3 tablespoons of water. About 1 teaspoon each of minced garlic and minced ginger. And then just 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. And then this just needs to get whisked up. Once this is all whisked up, we're just gonna heat it over the stove so it can thicken up. All right, we've got our teriyaki sauce boiling here. It's starting to thicken up a little bit, but a few more minutes. And if you find that it's not thickening up enough, you can add more honey. Obviously that'll add on some more calories, but the other option is some more cornstarch. But make sure if you are adding more cornstarch, you make a slurry first. And I'm also gonna go ahead and add some red pepper flakes to this teriyaki sauce for some extra spice. And it looks like this teriyaki sauce is a great consistency. I did add a little bit more of a slurry to this to thicken it up, just like a teaspoon more. So now it's, I think, a better texture, but you can definitely adjust to your liking. Now that we've got our sauce kind of ready, the main ingredients for the dish. Now you can use different types of protein. You could definitely use a beef, you could use a tofu, you could use a shrimp. All of that pairs really well with teriyaki. I am going to use chicken breast. We're gonna need about 6 ounces or so per serving of the chicken to get our 40 grams of protein. And then for the veggies, I'm going to use broccoli and carrots. And then I'm also gonna pick some fresh bok choy from my garden. And then we're gonna do some stir-fry noodles. You can totally swap something out for the noodles. You can use a brown rice or any kind of rice of choice. You could also just keep it veggies. Most of the time, I just keep it veggies and I just load on the veggies. One of the great things about stir-fries is I feel like there's so many different veggies that pair well. So you could do, you could add celery, you could add peppers, you could add a coleslaw mix or a cabbage. There's lots of different flavors that would go really well, so you can kind of mix and match what veggies you're putting in. So we can go ahead and get these all prepped and then throw everything together. So if you haven't seen this in one of my previous videos, this is my home garden and I love this thing. I have not bought lettuce in such a long time because I can just harvest it here. And kale, I'm gonna get some veggies next. I really have to harvest all this so I can get a new batch. I'm definitely gonna get some tomatoes this time because they're in season. So anyway, we're gonna pick some of this bok choy here for today's dinner. All right, so we're just going to cut our broccoli into smaller florets. Or I guess you can keep it whatever size you want to keep it. I like mine a little bit smaller, so I'm just gonna cut them up. And then I'm also adding my stems because I don't really like to waste anything. And it's not really enough to use for anything else. So tell me in the comments what ingredients you would use for this, if you're gonna use broccoli or cabbage, and how many different vegetables. Edamame would also be great if you want some added protein boost. Lots of great options. And for the bok choy, I'm just kind of cutting it into slices, or I guess ribbons. You can chop it however you want. And I just kind of kept the end parts separate just so I can put them in a little sooner. All right, so I'm just cutting the chicken into small cubes. You can cut it as you please. This is just my preferred, I guess, shape for stir fries, but it doesn't really matter how you cut it. Just obviously the cooking time will vary. So I'm gonna be honest, this is the first time in probably months that I've made chicken like this. If you haven't already seen my chicken meal prep series, you should definitely check it out because it's a game changer, because I just throw this in the Instant Pot and then like use a shredding tool, and it's just so much easier and less time consuming to create meals. I used to do this all the time, but now it feels so tedious. I got spoiled by that Instant Pot method for sure. But I don't know, there's something about like this, like chicken chunks in like a teriyaki dish that I feel like is just better. I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. You can totally use shredded, or ground chicken honestly also works really good with this, or ground turkey. Those would be great options for this recipe as well. All right, and then what we're just gonna do once this is all shredded, we're just gonna hit it with some salt, pepper, garlic, and then I'm gonna drizzle some soy sauce on top just so I can kind of get a little bit more flavor in there. But of course, we're gonna add the teriyaki sauce later as well. So I like to use some sesame oil to cook the chicken, but you can use olive or avocado as well. So about a teaspoon. And we're gonna add our chicken in. And we're just gonna make sure these cook a little bit on one side before we toss it up and make sure they're all cooked. And we'll just go ahead and toss these. Make sure all the raw sides are down. All right, so now we're gonna put our broccoli and our carrots in and kind of let them steam a little bit. Just look at all that veg. Love a high volume meal. First, we're gonna add our bok choy stems and then our noodles. We're just gonna let the noodles steam a little bit to soften. We're just gonna break up these noodles and add in our bok choy. And then just toss everything up to combine. And then we're just gonna add the teriyaki sauce and toss. I really hope you enjoyed making this recipe with me today. It is high volume, high protein, and super nutrient dense, so it's perfect for anyone trying to lose weight or just eat healthier. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and like this video so that you don't miss out on any more healthy, delicious, high protein meals. Thanks again, and see you next time.